Courtney Green, the official, with the ball in his hand, tosses it up. Chiwa wins the tap. Georgia first possession. They run an alley-oop lob to Chiwa. He catches it, comes down, goes back up with the lay-in from the left side of the rim, and that's how we start this game in Baton Rouge.
Isn't that nice? The Dogs run a pretty nice little play right off the opening tip.
LSU with Trey Hannibal, Will Baker, Jordan Wright, Derek Fountain, Tyra Ward on the floor. Fountain for three, and it's good from the left wing for the 6'10 senior. And LSU with a 3-2 lead. Again, the Bulldogs wearing black tonight. Noah's first three attempt going to bounce off the rim, hit the backboard, and right down through the hole. Good.
We hadn't seen that's creative. I hadn't seen one like that.
I want to know what kind of spin he had on that ball to get it to react like that. Dogs with a 5-3 lead on that Scana Energy 3. They used all of that stuff on the basket support. Now Baker answers with a three of his own, the 7-footer, straight away three for LSU.
And we had nobody in his face.
To Demery with 9 on the shot clock. Silas, left-hand dribble, goes by Hannibal. Free throw line jumper, pulls up and elevates and knocks down the 15-footer. And it falls through good. He falls down, so he's late getting back, and Georgia attacks on the other end. Demery to the rack. His shot is blocked. LSU, long pass down the other end. Baker with a catch and a one-handed dunk and a foul. LSU with a... They were fortunate Baker was still on that end of the floor.
That resulted from the fact that he...
The game, 13-7, Tigers lead. Demery for three, rattles it home. Scana Energy 3 from the right wing for Silas Demery. That's a good answer for the Dogs. It's 13-10.
Just couldn't get them to fall. We got to get those shots to go.
Another three from the right corner. LSU, Tyra Ward gets it to go, and Mike White has seen enough here in the first segment. Goes into the corner with it. Along the baseline, they dribble. Get it out of trouble from the right wing. Jordan Wright with a three, and that's good. That's their fourth three-pointer of the game, and the lead goes to 19-10. LSU's Hannibal trying to back into the lane against Hill. He will do that and put it up from 8 feet away, and it'll roll in for him. And by Trey Hannibal. Dogs quickly attack on the other end. First attempt rolls off. There's Big Frank for an offensive rebound and a two-handed dunk.
And he did what you want to see a big man do. He grabbed the rebound, never brought the ball down, but when he hit the floor, he went right back up and dunked it.
Hill walks it into the front court, left to right. Here in Baton Rouge, she was back into the game now for the Dogs. He hands it off to Thomason, who curls to the foul line. Jumper good. Noah with his second basket of the game. Hits the 15-footer with the soft touch, and it's 23-17. To rebound that basketball, and they got it. Thomason for three, right into the floor, won't go off the rim. Long rebound, Hannibal. He's sprinting 1-on-3 and going to get the layup against three of our defenders. 25-19, LSU. And we had three guys running right with him.
Well, they got a long rebound off the miss by Noah.
Somebody should have hacked him.
Or don't hit me.
Dogs have the ball. Fountain with the ball, dribbles to the free throw line for LSU, kicks it out on the wing to Baker, back over to Fountain, fakes the three, almost came off the floor for a travel, 6 to shoot, and they take a logo three. Didn't have to, had more time on the clock, but Mike Williams sinks about a 29-footer from the logo. First three of the game for him. That's their fifth of the half. Works in the front court now. Hannibal feeds to his left to right. Dribbles down on the block, steps through a double team. They go on the right corner. Williams for three, strokes it good. Williams with his second three-pointer, and that's their sixth of the half. Deloach swings the ball around, hands it to Dylan James, the left-hander, into the paint. Wow, what a move by the freshman. Went from left hand to right hand and scored from the left side of the iron jump.
Yeah, scooped it up underneath the defender. He wasn't expecting that.
31-21 now. Dogs trail by 10 with the ball and almost got a turnover. Jabri was falling out of bounds and saved it into an LSU player, and then Hannibal's going to take it in on an angle and get it right to the backboard and lay it up.
And Mike White's furious, and he's got a beef.
Him and strip the ball. Turnover. Long pass up ahead to right, and he'll dunk it in from the left side of the iron for LSU.
The turnover and then transition, easy basket.
Hill with a fadeaway two on the right block, won't go. Offensive rebound, Dylan James. Put back short jumper, left side, good.
Yeah, the young freshman looking good.
The right-handed pass over to James on the right side of the floor. He feeds Noah with 10 to shoot. Noah into the paint, turn, fade,
nice.
14-footer. Good. Finally one goes for the Dogs.
There's somebody who can play this game. Good offense by the Dogs that time, and Noah
Dogs in the backcourt with Moncrief defending Williams as he brings it up into the front side. They go into the corner. There's a corner three, right portion of the floor by Wilkinson. It's only his 10th three-pointer of the year. His first points tonight to get him to the spot where he has to inbound the ball. Just 4-10. Silence throws it into the lane. Kane catches, shoots, and scores.
That's good.
And they're going to look at it, I think. But the out-of-bounds play, Kane slashed across the lane, caught it in the air, and put it up and scored in the same motion.
The officials counted it. Now let's see if they're going to stick with it. But I think that's going to count.
Doug Childs wants to look at the monitor, and we'll hold it here before we go to halftime. Matt McMahon wants to hold it as well. Meanwhile, two of Georgia's coaches, head coach Mike White and associate head coach Antonio Reynolds-Dean, talking to the other two officials, being right out of the air. Dogs on the offensive end going through Chiwa. Passes it out of the lane, left corner to Noah. He dribbles it back into the lane. The step back two, 14-footer, soft touch, good.
He is so good at that step back. He creates space, and he's really more effective in the paint with it than anywhere.
Deloach on the right wing for the Dogs in front court. Going to fake the pass to Kane and continue on his path to the basket and lay it up and in. How about that? Jalen Deloach with his first points.
Got it down to
42-34. By Hannibal, dumps it back over his head to Deloach, top of the key, and to Chiwa, across the lane to Kane, and Blue lays it up and in from the left side.
And the
Give
Georgia
the assist
bench,
to Big Russ.
Georgia bench came up. They wanted a foul. They deserved one. Did not get it.
Tigers basketball. Jalen Reed gives it up to Ward. Now Hannibal has it. The guard attacks on the right block. Wrap around in the lane to Reed. And he'll put it up and in from the left side. He had position on Big Russ. He had inside position. And it was an easy lay-in for Jalen Ward.
Well, a beautiful pass, too. Nice feed.
14 or 7 of 12 in the first half. Correction, 7 of 10 in the first half. And now they hit their first three of the second half. Ward falling down in front of their bench down to our right. Buries his second three of the game. And the lead goes back to double figures, 11. Georgia will hit a three. There's Justin Hill with a three-pointer. A Scana Energy three from the right wing for Justin and his first points of the ball game. Jalen Reed down the right edge of the lane. Hooks it up and in over Dylan James, our freshman, from about 3 feet away. Carolina, then at Murray State. There's a steal. Demery on the far sideline. Silas feeds the trailer. Russell Chiwa, and he just floats it up and in right over the rim. Nothing fancy, just solid basketball right there.
Got it to 5.
Ward, guarded by James, puts it on the floor on the drive with the left hand, and the bank shot good. And then he tells Dylan James, Georgia's largest lead tonight has been 2. Came early in the first half. Long three by LSU's Hunter Dean. The 6'10 transfer from George Washington connects on a three. His first of the game. Noah tries to spin to the baseline. Right, doesn't give him the space. 5 to shoot. Dogs with the ball. Here comes the three. Around the rim and good. Justin Hill. Scana Energy three is second of the half to go in the game. They've got the ball. Jalen Reed on the drive from the left wing. Got in against a backing up Russell Chiwa. Right, point blank range, and floats it up and in right over the big man. It high in his air, and it's knocked loose. Kane's got the dribble and the drive, and the lay-in is good. He beat Ward to the backboard and laid it up and in. Blue Kane with 7 now. How about that?
Yep.
And it's a 2-point game, 57-55. Tries to alter his shot. He misses it off the rim. Rebound to Chiwa. Dogs can tie for the first time in an eternity or take the lead with a three, which hasn't been our friend tonight.
I was going to say, the odds on that are not good.
Well, let's defy the odds. Thomason attacks into the paint. Jump stop. Nowhere to go. He's double teamed. Throws a low rolling pass.
There it is.
Out to Demery. Three ball. Noah Thomason got the three to go in front of our bench.
I knew if I said something about it, it'd make a difference.
Timeout is called with 5:35, and there's Georgia's first second half lead and the first lead for the Dogs since it was 7-6. Wright has it, defensive switch. Now Chiwa's on right with 7 to shoot. Dean has it above the arc to Wright above the three. He tucks it and runs down the middle of the lane, bounces it up and in. It goes, and he got the foul call, and that's going to be a foul on Demery. 3-point play opportunity for a guy who knows how to play the game, Jordan Wright. Point now, 59-58. Demery feeds right side to Noah. Jab step, Beyond the arc, now drives into the lane, weaves his way to the basket, lays it up and in from the left side. He used the square off the glass.
That was an awfully easy basket for LSU to allow.
16 for Noah Thomason. Tied at 61 with less than 3 minutes to go. Dogs have the ball after LSU converts a couple of foul shots. Dimry attacks from the left side. LSU closes with defense around the perimeter. Hill has the ball. They go to Thomason across the way on the logo. Back to Justin. Fires a three. Good. All net. Justin Hill from the left wing. 3-point lead for the Dogs, their largest of the game tonight, 64-61 with 2.5 remaining. Through the legs, backs it up, now attacks, lost the dribble. It's picked up by Ward on the bounce for LSU. To the rack on the other end, the layup goes. He got the bounce, and LSU in front, 65-64.
Well, a turnover leads to an easy basket for LSU. That's what you don't need.
To throw it in, looking, has to lob it in deep to Kane near the logo. Hands it to Hill. Shot clock at 15. You've got time. Hill with a screen from Chiwa, going to drive to the rack. Layup, good!
Boy, that was beautiful. Justin Hill made a great adjustment at the basket. I mean, right at the basket.
Jalen Reed contested it. Hill scored anyway. Dogs by 1. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is off to Reed. He attacks. Dumps it into the paint to Baker. He shuffled his feet and then gets his shot blocked, and they call a Dogs for a foul. I think he traveled in there first. They didn't blow the whistle. They got a foul on Big Russ. Second free throw for the lead. Ball's in the air, good. Made them both. They're in front. 67-66. Dogs have 15.3 to go.
Now they moved it back.
So here we go. James into Hill. Dogs have 14 seconds. Try to win the game. Hill into the front court. Drives by Hannibal to the rack. Layup over the rim. No good. Rebound. James fights for it. He's got it. Throws it to Noah. He's fouled. They don't call it. Ball is loose. LSU's got it. The shot clock is going to run out, and the game clock is going to run out, and LSU's going to win the game.
My goodness.
Dogs do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.